Hey guys, so it is currently 1 a.m. on the dot right now, and this has been bothering me for such a long time now, and I really feel like I need to speak about it, just get it out, because clearly it's in my system and it won't leave. So, now I pride myself in love, you know, I pride myself in passion and in love, and from a very young age, I've always understood, I've always prioritized the fact of knowing and staying aware of the fact that love is so, it's like, if you can describe it, it isn't love. If you can put conditions to it, it isn't love. Same with passion. It's indescribable, you know. Um, and maybe bother is the wrong word, but as of current events in my life right now, um, love has shown itself in so many different ways to me. And I don't mean love as in just receiving love, but just love in general. Even love in terms of the fact that it isn't there, even when you thought it was there. You know, there's a song that I have known for a while now, but I started listening to very differently. I started listening to for what it really is, and not just like a random song that I skip to. It's called Love's in Need of Today, and it's by Kevin Ross and Sona, I think. I'm not entirely sure of the female artist that features. And I couldn't sleep, like, because we had load shedding from 10 till 12, and I kept my lights on. And I don't know, after that, I just haven't been able to sleep. And this thing is buzzing in my head because I don't think people realize. Oh my gosh, like, I feel like I'm circling, and this is because I don't have notes and stuff. But the song basically says, love is in need of love today. And to me, that is such a beautiful way to kind of wrap or cover the current times that we live in where love is concerned. People don't love anymore. People don't like love anymore. Love scares people. Love makes people hide. Love intimidates. Love is used to manipulate. And as, like I said, I'm a big lover, and not just love in romantic forms, just love in general. I'm a big lover. And that's something I've always been proud to say. Call me weak, call me soft. I'm a roman. I love romance. I love love. A part of me can't wait to feel the love you feel when you first feel your child on your chest after giving birth, you know? So I love love. I love experiencing love, and I love learning about different types of love. But it's also very interesting to see, to me, things that we think are love but turn out not to be love. Like, let's talk about platonic love with friends and stuff. There is nothing, and once again, this is in no shape or form trying to portray myself as this perfect person or this perfect friend. But right now, with my people that I actually regard friends, there is nothing I wouldn't do for them. And it even goes in, it goes into, in life. Okay, let me rather put it like this. Your friends will sometimes get along with people that you don't, for whatever reason. And it's interesting to me because I recently learned that if whatever situation that you don't get along with a certain someone is bigger than the love that you have for your friend, I don't know if it's love, because that's where compromise and sacrifice comes in. And everyone wants to communicate and sacrifice and compromise in romance, but no one wants to do that in friendship. And it's mind-boggling. I have friends who do things that I don't necessarily agree with, who are friends or get along with people that I don't necessarily like for them, or who get along or speak to people that I don't get along with, that I have personal issues or thingies with. But my love for them will never allow me to put them in a position where they have to choose. Because at the end of the day, all these things are their choices. And yes, I will make it very clear that I'm not happy with something. And that's simply because I have your best interest at heart. But at the end of the day, you can't form your friends into what you want them to be. You love them as they come. You love them as they are. And if they're making certain choices right now, you are not there to judge them. You are not there to tell them what to do, what not to do, who to speak to, what to say, what not to say. That's not what a friend is. You are there to make it clear that I don't like this, and you let them choose. And if it truly doesn't align with you, you have a choice yourself to walk away. But just make sure that you are walking away because that issue is really that big and it matters that much. Don't lose friends because you want to turn them into something that you want them to be and not what they are. And coming back to the love thing, if a situation is not as big as the love that you have for whoever you love, it's not worth it. That means you are in love with the idea of them, the idea of what they can bring to you, the idea of the value that they can bring to your life. But that's unfair because in that case, you expect them to be perfect. Perfect enough to be in a position or to always be in a position where you can just take. What about the times where they have to be human? What about the times where they have to be imperfect? What about the times where they will bother you or they will do something you don't like and you have to come in and you communicate, you sacrifice? What about those times? Especially if they extend to you the same courtesy. People these days are so in love with the idea of, I love you, friend. I love you, Standasam. But do you love me when I'm not your favorite person? Do you love me when you're mad at me? Do you love me? People aren't in love with love anymore. And in the song, Kevin Ross says, send yours in right away. Love is in need of love today. Because everyone says they need love. Everyone says they want love. But love right now in these times has turned to be such a shallow thing. And now I feel like we need to reshift our focus from giving love and just focusing on love. I don't know if I'm making sense, but it's just so disappointing to see. Like me, I can't wait for an electrified. This is in a romantic sense. Can't wait for an electrifying love. Love where you touch someone's pinky and it's like yo, butterflies throughout your entire body. I can't wait for fights, deep fights over deep situations. But still sitting down and thinking, I'd rather fight with you like this until we figure it out than be cool with anyone else that I don't feel the same way about. I can't wait to feel love even when I know my person is mad at me. I can't wait to cry out of frustration because I feel like none of what is happening right now, or this fight, or this conversation, or this situation is worth us wasting our time and our love on right now. I can't wait for everything to be rooted in love. I can't wait to see him make me a glass of juice and I say, oh, he loves me. And in return, he doesn't say, babe, it's not that deep. He says, yes. Yes, I do. Because this glass of juice is not just a glass of juice. It's just here to make life just a little bit better, just a little bit sweeter. Because you didn't have to make it yourself. A gesture. I can't wait for someone to say, hey, I was at the garage and I saw this chocolate and I know you like it, I got it for you. I can't wait for me to stray away from God at a point in my life. And when someone says, are you praying about it? Are you trying to get back a relationship with God? I don't feel like it's an attack. I feel like it's him bringing me back to God out of love, helping me, not judging me. I can't wait to say stuff like, oh my gosh, I feel fat. And instead of him laughing and saying, you just were fishing for a compliment, and saying, no, you aren't. And even if you are, so what? I can't wait to see how he shows up for me. How the husband that the Lord is going to bless me with shows up for me when all odds are against him. And that's not even, haven't even gotten to the intimacy part. Simple things. With my friends, I can't wait again to see how they show up for me when I reach 10,000 subscribers. I can't wait to see them celebrate that I got 1,628 subscribers. Not because that's a milestone that is regularly celebrated, but simply because they're just proud of the fact that I got that far. They celebrate the small wins when I don't feel like they're big enough. I can't wait for someone to say, I don't like this person that you're with, but I love you and I trust you, and even if this is the worst decision you'll make in your life, I'm here. And I'm never gonna say I told you so. I can't wait to be with someone or have a friend who's gonna say, you are spending so much time with that person, I don't like them. But I'm not gonna allow the person that I don't like to allow me to lose the friendship I have with you, because the person that's just not worth it like that. I can't wait for a friend to sit me down and say, I don't like what you did. This is how it made me feel. And I understand that this and this and this and this. But it's going to call me out. Give me a chance to apologize. Give me a chance to explain myself. And not take that as an excuse, regardless of how ridiculous it sounds, if it's the truth. But just everything be rooted in love. You know? People are afraid of love, man. It's like, I don't know. It's just not nice to see. People are scared to say I love you. I think I say I love you a minimum of 15 times a day. Not because it's convenient. Genuinely because I say it to people who make my day in some shape, way, or form. And a thank you sometimes just isn't enough. You need to know that you made my day and I love you for that. And I'm not even lying. People are afraid of love because they know it's a higher power and you cannot control it. And sometimes I just wish people would let go. Because for some reason, situations are bigger than love itself these days. And that is sad, because that just means that they believe that love or God is smaller than the situation itself. Because God is love. Love is God. And oh my gosh, I don't know, man. Love's in need of love today. We need to sit down and reshift our focus. Refocus. Love is not big gifts, money. Love is effort. Love is sacrifice. Love is thought. Love is consideration. That's what love is. Love is understanding. Anyways, I made this channel to have stuff like this, conversations like this, and there's just so much I want to speak about. Stuff that roam through my head every now and then. And that's what this video is. I don't even know if I'm gonna edit it. But yeah, just thought I'd get that out the way. I have school in a few hours. But yeah, feel better now that I've spoken about it. Got my thoughts out. It's a quick little mind dump. Thank you guys for watching. I love you. And I really wish every person who heard that believes it. I'll see you guys in the next one. There's a lot coming up. I'm not even just saying that, but I'll talk about that another time. I love you guys. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.